This is Cooking with Corpsie pot, whatever the hell it is, and it's baking today. We have Amaretto. It's almond liqueur, rather nice. Generally works quite well with Coke and God knows what else. It's a girly drink. We have chocolate chips, plain chocolate. Adds a nice little bit of bitterness, which we wouldn't get with the Amaretto. And we have some dried cherries that have been soaking in Amaretto overnight. What I'm going to do is a standard cake, load it up with the Amaretto soaked cherries, the chocolate chips, and work from there. My standard disclaimer, all sizes, weights, etc. are completely approximate. What we need is pretty much equal measures of butter, sugar, self-raising flour. We tend to work on the standard of 100 grams of each. Or is it 50? No, it's 100 grams. Got to leave the butter out for a while so it's nice and soft. And you want about, yeah, say about that much for the moment. About that much butter, and you take the sugar. About 4 tablespoons of sugar. Useful thing, practically anything powdered, 1 tablespoon of sugar is 25 grams. Now, the reason you need the butter to be melted, or at least soft, is so you can mix everything up into a paste. I should get the butter a bit softer, because what we're supposed to do is get this so it's all kind of nice and, well, kind of almost creamy, in fact. See that? That's, well, far too solid for my purposes. So, we'll use cheat number 1. Handful of seconds in a microwave, no more than about 30 I'd say. So let's just see what happens then. Okay, that was actually 20 seconds in the microwave. It still looks pretty much the same, but you'll notice it's a lot easier to just kind of squish up all of that. Anyway, we get on to the task of mixing. If you really feel like cheating, what you do is almost completely melt the butter. And then you get this really nice kind of light and fluffy mixture. But there we go. You probably can't see this because it's white on white, but all the sugar's been mixed in and solidified with the butter. So we have that sorted quite nicely. Could look a bit better, but that will do. To this, we go for the flour, self-raising, and just tap it in from on high. There's all sorts of stuff like you should sieve it and all of that, but to be honest, you don't. It does make it a bit better, gets the lumps out, makes that a lot easier, but still, that's 2, and we should be getting something which looks vaguely breadcrumby. Go. Vaguely breadcrumby. That's not finished yet, because as I said, it's roughly even amounts. leave it like that for a moment, because now we'll put in the egg. And I'm starting to think I may actually double my quantities of mixture, but that doesn't matter. So if we put in the egg, like so, and again they recommend folding it in with a metal spoon. The idea behind it all is you trap the air in. Yeah, so if you trap the air in, it becomes all nice and lighter and fluffier and all of that. To be honest, I don't care. Right, what we have here is a minor problem. I haven't put enough butter in. That's alright, that can easily be solved, especially as I'm actually going to up the mixture completely. It probably means a load of butter and another egg. So bear with me for a couple of minutes. Okay, here we go. I've just melted some more butter, I've got another egg. The other reason why I'm thinking about upping the mixture is I know that I've got 100 grams of cherries and 100 grams of chocolate chips. So having more cherries and more chocolate than there is cake mix, possibly not the best idea. So in goes the butter, and it's gently mixed. We'll end up something fairly gloopy looking. See, one thing I never get is when people say, oh no, what happens if you cock up? Well, what you saw was a very, very brief cock up. But, and with most cooking, you can kind of get out of any hole you dig. You just need to know what you're doing, muck about with a bit more, and not be afraid to just have slightly dodgy looking bits. Because when it comes down to it, looks aren't the be-all and end-all of cake. You always cover them in icing or muck around with them or do something. That's better. When you're mixing, always add things in gradually. You don't want to kind of womp it all in like I did earlier on because, well, that's stupid. Now what we have is kind of a nice battery cakey mix. Adding another egg in for the general flavour. Well, I say the general flavour because I'm making lots and to balance. So